Hello guys, it's SR Football here, and we're back with another video. We're about to go through the week 2 of the Premier League, go through the matches, and yeah, have a little chat about them. Okay, so the first match we're gonna go through is West Ham versus Chelsea. It was West Ham's home game, and Chelsea ended up beating them 1-5. It was a blowout victory for them. What do you think of this match?
Yeah, Chelsea were so much better in that game. I liked Lucas Paqueta's first goal. It was beautiful shot, but
Yeah,
overall Chelsea were so much better. They played on a
yeah,
higher level for sure. And West Ham first two matches of the season don't look too promising in my opinion, and their fans should be worried.
yeah. Yeah, it wasn't definitely what West Ham was hoping for, from this match, and yeah, Chelsea showed some great skill and determination. They really beat him to the ground.
Yeah, that's right. And on a season preview or predictions, I think I put Chelsea on a second spot, and
Yeah, you did.
that looks quite good at the moment. And they were missing Cole Palmer, for example, in this game.
Yeah, true.
So there's more to come, I think.
Yeah, and it hasn't been the best start of the season for West Ham. Now this, and first they lost to Sunderland 3-0.
Yeah. And if they continue playing like that, I think Graham Potter will be first coach that will be fired this season.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
it's very possible.
West Ham is big London club, and
Yeah,
they
and
need to.
they had big expectations for this season,
Yeah, for sure.
and it's not, at least not yet. It's not. I mean, if you lose 3-0 to Sunderland, I think that is a sign of some sort of problems.
Yeah, I think they're lacking on defense.
Yeah,
8 goals in 2 matches is
yeah, that's
it,
true.
it's
And
quite
only
harsh.
only one scored goal
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
But hopefully they can fix some things and play better
Yeah,
on coming weeks.
yeah, it will be interesting to see where West Ham will go from here, and also very interesting to see what Chelsea will do, because they're also they showed the signs of a great team in that game, and yeah, they have chances to go all the way this season. They have possibilities for everything.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, and so for the next game, we have Man City versus Tottenham, and Tottenham beat Man City 2-0. It was played at Etihad. It was City's home game, and yeah, tell us your comments.
Yeah, Pep's squad should be worried for sure. Losing to Tottenham on a home field is quite bad.
Yeah, yeah. If you're Manchester City,
Yeah. And the second goal, I I just don't know what Trafford was doing.
yeah, it was
It
an own goal, wasn't it?
no, no, but basically he just
Okay,
missed his pass and it was awful,
okay,
truly awful. But let's see if they can get Donnarumma. I think
yeah,
Donnarumma and City have agreed on personal terms. They're just negotiating on like the transfer fee. So that would be
yeah,
interesting to see if they can sign Donnarumma.
yeah. That would be much needed and a great addition to City's squad. But yeah, City went scoreless. Holland couldn't get anything going, and well, not the rest of the team as well were lackluster. Well, what do you think? What did the game look like for them? Were they unlucky? Were they just bad? Were they?
I think they were bad, but not unlucky. But
Yeah,
like Haaland should be top tier striker, and first 2 games, despite he scored on first one, uh, he haven't looked good at all.
yeah.
Are you playing PlayStation?
No, it's my controller ran out of battery. It's my Netflix.
All right,
I'm
all right.
sorry.
Yeah, but beginning of the game, Marmouche showed few good uh, personal uh, plays, but other than that, they need to get better for sure.
Yeah, yeah. It was a good win for Tottenham, and this was their second win. Um, out of 2 games, they beat which team was it in the first game? Was it
Burnley.
Burnley? I think they
Yeah.
beat them 3-0, and now they beat City 2-0. So they've scored 5 goals and haven't conceded any. So that's obviously they've had a great start, and City not so much. This was a setback for them, but yeah, they had a few guys injured, which obviously affects it, and yeah, maybe Trafford isn't the best goalkeeper to go forward with, or what do you think?
He's solid goalkeeper. That was a mistake, but
Yeah,
he is not the top tier keeper that
yeah,
like City would like to have. But Thomas Frank's squad, they have great start on the first 2 weeks, so
yeah,
it's good to continue from that.
yeah, yeah. It will be interesting to see what Tottenham will be able to do, because Tottenham has always, or they've always had a great squad, but never really. It's rare that they win anything. Last season they won that. What trophy did they win?
Europa League.
Europa League. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, that was historical for them. The first trophy in how long? Like
So long.
yeah, over 10 years at least or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, this was an interesting, upsetting game. I would say I was not expecting this to happen at all.
Yeah, for sure.
So for the next match, we have Burnley versus Sunderland. Give us your comments.
Yeah. This was chance for Sunderland to win first 2 matches, but they didn't use that chance and take control of the ball more than Burnley. But Burnley were more efficient on their goal scoring,
Yeah,
and that led Burnley to win first match of the season. Nothing special. I just watched highlights of this
Yeah.
game. Not that interesting for me. I
Yeah.
hope that Sunderland I hoped that they would have played better, but not
Yeah.
gonna do. And Burnley created more chances for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at the stats from this match. It was a pretty even match. If you look at everything, you look at passing accuracy, you look at goal expectancy. It should have been a really tight match, but that's just football. That's just sports in general.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't go your way at all. But yeah, Sunderland too. They had a fair amount of shots. They had possession of the ball for 58% of the game, and Burnley only for 42. So yeah, they definitely had a chance here, but they just didn't use it.
Yeah, but a great points for Burnley for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so for the next match, we have Brentford versus Aston Villa. And it was Brentford's home game, and they beat Aston Villa 1-0. And this was a interesting match, so to speak, because when you look at the stats, it looks like Aston Villa was dominating. but they just couldn't get. They kept the ball the whole game, and they shot the ball a whole bunch of times, but they still had nothing really going. They still had only 2 shots on target the whole game.
Yeah, they weren't efficient.
Very inefficient.
Yeah.
Super inefficient.
Like when you shoot 17, 17 it was, I think.
17, yeah.
Yeah. When you shoot that many times and only 2 times
Yeah.
on a goal, so that's not that's not good accuracy at all.
Yeah. They had the ball. They had possession for 76% of the game, and they shot the ball 17 times, and they created goal expectancy worth of 1.2.
Yeah. But Brentford defended quite well after fast first goal. Sometimes that is way to go, and well played.
Yeah, if the defense stays disciplined, and they, after the first goal, they park the bus in front of their own goal, and they start to do everything towards the defensive side of the game. It's always very difficult in football to score in those situations, and Aston Villa definitely didn't do that. They definitely didn't succeed in that.
Yeah, and it haven't been great start to Aston Villa this season.
Yeah, what happened in the first match with Aston Villa?
It was a draw with Newcastle, if I remember right. I can check it. 0-0 draw. So only 1 point out of 2 games.
Yeah.
And Aston Villa should be fighting on a top mid-table at least.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's not looking that good.
Yeah, and when European games start next month, I think these games should be important to win.
Yeah. I just dove deeper into the stats, and out of the 17 shots from Aston Villa, 12 of them were from inside the box. How on earth do you shoot 12 times from inside the box and get 2 to go towards the goal? Where are you shooting the ball? Actually, where are you shooting the ball? Are you aiming at the corner flags? What are you doing?
That's a great question. I don't know.
I need to see all of those shots.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
And Brentford just blocked 3 shots. I'm looking at stats as well, so they just missed the whole net.
Yeah, they just missed everything.
I think this week they will train shooting in the practice.
Hopefully it will be very important for them. Shots from inside the box for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, and for our next game, we got Bournemouth versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. What do you think? What did you think of this match?
It was quite boring match, to be honest. I watched like first 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Basically, nothing happened after 4 minutes. Tavernier scored on 4th minute, and I watched some highlights on a second half. Things were getting a little bit heated, I would say, but nothing special. Wolves squad, I'm a bit worried.
Yeah.
Maybe
I mean, they didn't do. They pretty much had like a F minus if you would grade a match. You can't really play worse than that, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, they only conceded 1 goal, but I'm looking at the statistics, and if you look at the goal expectation, you look at the possession, all of this, their goal expectancy was 0.47 for this match against Bournemouth, which is not a top 5 team in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And you cannot get absolutely anything going against them. So yeah, that's definitely a sign of I'd be worried if I was Wolves.
Yeah, but Bournemouth have shown some promising. I would say promising place.
Yeah.
It was tight game on the first week versus Liverpool, and now victory.
Yeah.
So
That's true. They scored 2 goals against Liverpool, which is great.
yeah. They need to keep going, I would say, and
Yeah.
Wolves need to get a
Yeah,
lot
I was
better.
just about to ask, what do you think? What do you think Wolves should do? What is the next step for them?
First, they need new players like Bellingham. No, Bellingham. Pellegard is not good midfielder at all. Basically, if you look at their squad, they basically miss every piece right now.
Yeah.
Larsen as a striker, he is okay, but other than that, it's just not looking good at all.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking at they got a red card in this game. The defender Totti,
Yeah.
Totti, something like that.
Oh,
And
Totti,
also
Totti.
another defender with a yellow, Doherty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just if just purely looking at the stats, it looks like you cannot play much more worse than Wolves played, especially when it comes to offense. Their passing accuracy wasn't good. They had one singular shot towards the goal in the whole game. They kept the ball for 41% of the time. Yeah, it wasn't looking good.
Yeah, there's lots of training coming if they
Yeah.
if they want to beat teams upcoming weeks. So
Yeah, definitely. They need to get on the practice field a bit more.
yeah,
And maybe also on the transfer market. They need to get active there too.
yeah. Basically, they need to do everything.
Yeah. Everything. For the next topic of discussion, we have Arsenal versus Leeds. And it was Arsenal's home game, and it ended up in a 5-0 victory for Arsenal. Leeds didn't score a single goal, and yeah, what do you think?
On these type of games or matches, you can see the difference on the skill level. That like top
between
team,
a JoJo team and a
top team, yeah.
and a quality team, yeah.
There were a big difference, and
Yeah,
it was nice to see that Victor Gyökeres scored 2 goals. It was important for him to get going on the Premier League. Also, Saka got injured. He's out for 3 to 4 weeks at least.
yeah,
It was big news for Arsenal, but other than that, nothing special. Basically, this is match that Arsenal should win,
yeah,
like 9 out of 10 times.
yeah. Even maybe even 19 out of 20 times, I'd say.
Yeah.
Arsenal left no chance for anything in this match. It was pure domination.
Yeah, no mercy.
No mercy. The Leeds had a goal expectancy of 0.17, which I think that tells you everything. And they conceded 5 goals
Yeah.
from the Gunners. So there's everything you need to know from this match. It was you know how, like they say, it was fathers versus sons game.
Yeah.
This
Topic over.
You reminded the little boys of how do you actually play this game.
Yeah. They showed what you can get with the money.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. Next match we're gonna discuss about is Everton versus Brighton. Tell us something about this match.
Yeah. It was first match for Everton on a new stadium.
Yeah.
Hill Dickinson Stadium. You remember?
Yes, I do. Unfortunately, I do.
That's right. I think Brighton were quite unlucky, I would say.
Yeah. So the game ended. Everton won 2-0
Yeah,
against Brighton.
Brighton have many good chances, and
Yeah.
they were unlucky. Their expected goals were almost 2.5, and they scored 0. So
Yeah.
that tells something.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, but great win for Everton and David Moyes. I think he's happy with his squad performance right now, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah. This was definitely a unlucky game for Brighton. It's always kind of sad to see when a team really plays well, but they don't get rewarded for it. But hey, it's the goals that matter. If you hit the post or you hit the crossbar or you whatever, it's not a goal, and it doesn't matter in the end results. Here in the stats, you can see that Brighton had 2 shots that they shot at the woodwork, so a post or a crossbar. So
Yeah,
yeah, they were really close for a couple of times, and yeah, as you said, expected 2.44 expected goals tells a lot about being active and being even successful on the offensive side, but just the last little bit that you need, the last little bit that's crucial if you want to win the games and score the goals, they just lacked it.
yeah,
Or it was just obviously it was a lot of just bad luck.
yeah, and of course Welbeck missed the penalty. So
Yeah, that's
th-
true.
things like that happen. But if I was a Brighton fan, I wouldn't be worried right now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They showed some good signs against Everton in this match, and if it was just another day, they might have beat him 3-2 or something like that.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But th- they need to they need wins on upcoming
Yeah.
weeks because they have only 1 point on 2 matches.
Mm,
So they need to keep practicing, and
yeah.
hopefully the end result will be better.
Yeah. As you said, I wouldn't at this point I wouldn't be worried. But it's they need to start seeing results soon. But a performance like this wouldn't give me too much of disbelief in that because they have now shown that they can get to the spots and they can play quality football. Now it's just about just finishing the chances that you get.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
We're on to the last 3 matches of round two, and now the next we have Crystal Palace versus Nottingham. Ended in a draw, 1-1. Yeah, what do you have to say?
Important points for both teams. And it was a quite even game in my
Yeah,
opinion. Both has had great chances, but nothing special
yeah,
to be honest. Maybe Crystal Palace missing Esse. Now he moved to Arsenal. There was maybe a little hole on the squad, but things like that happen.
yeah,
Important points.
yeah, yeah. And as you said it was an even match in your opinion. And looking at the stats, it tells a similar story. Looking at goal expectancy or expected goals, shots, pretty much everything. Everything. I mean, Crystal Palace had more shots that actually ended up going towards the goal, and but yeah, it was still it was a very even match. For example, shots, Crystal Palace shot 8 times, and Nottingham shot 9 times, and the both of their expected goals were around one
Yeah,
goal. So yeah, You're right with saying it was an even match, and yeah, important points for both of them. Next match we had Fulham versus Manchester United. It ended 1-1 in a draw. What do you think of this match? What did you think?
Uh, Manchester should be better.
Yeah,
I think after Graham Potter, Ruben Amorim will be next coach to get fired. If
yeah,
if they play like that.
yeah, yeah. They had a few tragedies, I should say, in that game. They missed a penalty and they scored an own goal.
Yeah, and that missed penalty, that was awful shot.
Yeah,
I don't know what.
I didn't actually see the shot. I haven't seen it, but Bruno Fernandes, he's usually good at penalties, right?
Yeah, but I don't know what's going on with the Bruno and the basically whole United squad.
Yeah,
They spent lots of money this summer, but
they should be able to perform better against a squad like Fulham.
yeah,
And it's not even like they Fulham just got super lucky or anything. I mean, obviously, United missed a penalty, but that's not luck. If you miss it, you miss it. You weren't good enough to score it. But if you actually go to the stats, because first you would assume from a game like this that Man United was just unlucky and they just didn't get goals from situations. But when you go and look at the stats, Fulham was if you only look at the stats, Fulham was slightly better.
yeah,
A
that's
bit
right.
more expected goals, a bit more possession, a bit more shots, a bit more good scoring opportunities, bit better passing accuracy, everything.
Yeah, I I just don't know what's going on with United.
Yeah,
That's just crazy that they
it
can't
is.
perform at all. They have played 2 matches, and in my opinion, on both of those matches, they weren't good.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely been weird to see United do so badly because it's always been one of the squads in one of the clubs in Premier League that's always you always when we were younger you could always expect for them to be at least in the top 5
Yeah,
and perform well and see them in the Champions League and stuff like that, and now they've just been like a, a bad team, a bad Premier League team.
yeah, they need to perform better for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know how. What do you think? Is it mostly the coach? Is it just the players, the culture? What is it?
Uh, I think they need to like change the playing style because
Yeah,
what they're doing right now, it isn't working at all.
yeah,
Uh, and like on defense, they need to defense better. And players like Kunha, time to time he looked great, but on times as he just went missing.
yeah,
So it's hard to tell. At least they need to change something and
yeah,
quickly.
yeah, yeah. It will be interesting to see where United will go from there. Will this be another greatly underwhelming season like the last seasons, or
It
will they actually be able to do something?
it look like this is another bad season for them.
Yeah, yeah. So far, but I'll still give them a slight chance because it's only the second round. They've only played 2 games, so but yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for them. But I'm not at all a Man United fan or anything like that. But it's just one of the big clubs, like been around forever. I just for some reason I kind of wish for them to at least perform at some level. I don't want to see United being a garbage club. Okay, and for the last match, laitapa uudestaan kun rautin tätä. Okay, so for the last match of the round 2 of the Premier League that we're going to go through, we have the game between Newcastle and Liverpool, which ended in a away victory for Liverpool, 2-3. And you watched this match. I didn't watch this. I've seen the highlights, but yeah, tell us about it.
It was great match. So like entertaining. We saw red card, many goals, and first half was quite even. Lots of passion with the fans, players, and of course, every time you play in Newcastle, fans are crazy there. Red card for Anthony Gordon. It was unnecessary, dangerous slide to Van Dijk. If we go to the second half, Hugo Ekitike scored on a first minute, and Arne Slot was having a poop. He was he was on toilet. He didn't even see the goal. But after that, like game change with 10 mans. Newcastle played well, scored 2 goals. Liverpool were in trouble for sure for 30 minutes at least, but on a stoppage time, young boy Rio, 17 years old, scored beautiful goal on a extra 10 minute.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, on the 10th minute, on the extra 10th.
Yeah. It was a great match. And basically Liverpool has now clean record, and this is good for their championship battle, I would say.
Yeah, it was a very interesting match, and it's always when a team gets a red card or some other kind of struggles happen and they just start performing better. It's always nice to see that, you know, the struggle can bring out the better in you, because now you know that, okay, we're only playing with 10 men, but then you actually manage to score 2 goals and make it a real battle of a game.
Yeah, and they can score without Isaac.
Yeah.
And it's good, but I'm worried with Newcastle because Anthony Gordon can face 2 or 3 game ban now, and also a few injuries. Tonali with his shoulder, I don't know what's going on, and Fabian Schär had some kind of injury as well, so maybe concussion, I think. So maybe troubles for Newcastle. We will see this week if they can play.
What do you think so far of Newcastle's this season? Obviously, they've only gotten 1 point so far. It was a draw against Aston Villa, and now I think it was a promising game against Liverpool, even though it didn't reward them with any points on the table. But
yeah, I wouldn't be worried at all.
Yeah.
Of course, with the injuries and stuff like that, there is a lot of moving blocks around the team, and I hope they can sign a new striker as well.
Yeah, that would definitely be good.
Yeah,
good for their attack.
Yeah,
and Liverpool has been a quality performer as expected.
Yeah,
because they have a great team. They have. I had them winning the championship, didn't I? In the prediction video. And I still stand behind that. I believe they're a very good squad, and they've shown it so far. They have conceded quite a few goals in the first 2 matches against Bournemouth and Newcastle. They've conceded a total of 4 goals, but also they've scored 7. So at least the offense is on a good track.
Yeah, for sure. And Liverpool knows how to win these type
Yeah,
of games.
that's true. That's true. They have that winning culture.
Yeah.
Okay, this was today's video. We went through the matches of the round 2 of the Premier League, looked at the results, looked at the stats, and discussed the different teams and the different games. And yeah, be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and comment down below your thoughts, your opinions, or if you want to see what kind of videos you want to see and whatever. And we're gonna keep on doing our thing here on SR Football. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day.
Thank you.